Mia.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, so what would you like to talk about today?
So, recently I've just been feeling kind of insecure with myself. I don't feel like I'm in shape, like I don't really work out that often, and it's just, kind of making me feel bad about myself. But it's like I want to work out, but I have these reservations because of how I feel like when I go to the gym, so that like holds me back.
Okay. So your lack of exercise and your fear of going to the gym is really impacting your self-confidence.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I, you know, it's taking a toll on my body by not working out, obviously. Like I can notice changes and I want to go to the gym, but when I've gone before, I just like I get really anxious. I just don't feel like it's somewhere that I'm comfortable. So that makes me feel like, okay, then how am I gonna work out if I can't go to the gym?
Right. Okay. So it's, your fear and your anxiety of you not feeling like you belong in the gym is really stopping you.
Yeah, definitely. Like again, the whole belonging thing is really hard. When I've gone, I just kind of feel like I don't know what I'm doing, and then I see everybody working out and they like know what to do, and I'm just kind of this newbie, and that's just coming in trying to learn, and I just hate not knowing and then being there because I just feel like everyone can tell that I don't know what I'm doing at the gym.
Okay. So is there a fear that is there a fear that they can tell that you don't know what you're doing?
Yeah, it's definitely that belief that like they know and that they can tell that this is like new for me, and I don't know, I just like worry that they're gonna judge me based on that. So it just like prevents me from going because I'm just worrying about how others are gonna perceive me at the gym, and then also just like myself not really knowing how to use like different machines and stuff. Also, I just that makes me nervous because I don't know what I'm doing, and I just feel weird like asking, and so it just prevents me from like doing anything.
Right. So it's not only is it your fear of your self-confidence and the way that you see yourself, but it's also the fear of how other people are seeing you.
Yeah, it's all about perception for sure. Like I don't want to come off as like looking stupid or like I don't know. I'm not supposed to be there. Like they'll like know kind of in a way like I'm kind of intruding on their territory or something. Yeah. So it's like stupid, but I can't help but feel that way. Like cuz I see people in the gym and they like know what to do with like even just certain exercises in general, not just like the machines, but just like how to do, a correct, I don't know, push up or something. Like my butt might be in the air while everybody else's is like
that
the
you don't
perfect
have the right form.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that makes me uncomfortable too.
Okay. What are your experiences in the past that have made you feel like people are watching you?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's anything where like a lot of the times I feel like people are watching me in a way, like not just at the gym. So just like I think I think a lot of it stems from like new situations for me. So when I'm not like used to something, I notice myself worrying about how others are gonna like perceive me when I'm like doing that. So like for example, the gym, like that's new for me. So I'm worrying how when I am at the gym, like how that is going to be perceived.
Okay.
And then like myself not really knowing what to do too, it's like I just don't want to go then.
Okay, so this isn't a problem that you're necessarily feeling specifically at the gym, but right now, because your lack of self-confidence and the way that you are viewing yourself, it's really taking a toll on you. So right now is a good place to start with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is one area that I've been telling myself I want to work on, like going to the gym. I yeah, I just know that I want to work out, and I feel like the gym has all these options for you to do, which would be really good for me, but it's just getting there is really challenging. I just can't seem to like push myself to go there.
Okay. So when you have these feelings like people are watching you and this gut feeling that you have, can you tell me some of the emotions that you're feeling?
Like embarrassed for sure. Kind of like stupid too. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm kind of just, I don't know, like a sense of like not belonging, like I said. I feel like those are like the three, like, yeah, stupidity and like embarrassment and not belonging. I feel like those are like the main three that I really feel in that situation.
Okay. So, but you did mention before that you can't give me any specific concrete example of someone really judging you or someone's never said anything to you. Right. So this is really a gut. Like this is just an internal.
Yeah. I've never
problem.
Experienced anybody like looking at me weird or like saying something to me if I am at the gym or like doing something new. Like I never really have had those instances where like that has actually happened, but it's just me like creating them in my head that they are gonna happen. So it's just my own doing pretty much.
Okay. Well, I think it's really good for you to at least acknowledge that you know that you're the source of this anxiety that's coming in. It's not anything that's actually really happening.
Yeah, it is. I recognize that, and I hate that I do that. So, but then it's like I do it still. Like I can't.
You can't help it.
Yeah, I don't know how to stop myself. So.
Okay. Well, you should know that you're not the only patient that I've worked with that feels this anxiety and that kind of, people are constantly judging me and, in every situation. And again, I've also worked with clients that feel this way at the gym. So in the past, what they have told me that they have tried is at least trying classes. So because in the classes you have an instructor that's showing you the proper form, and a lot of the times these classes are filled with people who have never done it before and with people who have done it before, so you have a range of skill, and there's just a very good energy environment in those classes. So
yeah, that's good to know that I'm not the only one, because I feel like when I do go there, I'm like, does anybody else feel like everybody's watching them, or am I the only one? So yeah, that's good to hear that other people have that same feeling.
So do you feel like a class would be something that you would consider?
I feel like possibly. I do have like concerns about it too, just because it is still at the
it's still that environment. Yeah, I understand.
So that's the only thing. But again, it's like I know a lot of those classes, it's like people are in there for the first time too. So in that sense, it's like more what's the word? Like makes me feel a little bit
like comforting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So like something to consider, I feel like.
Okay. So I'm kind of hoping to gain a sense of, your experience when you're in those positions. So let's say that we're at the gym right now and I'm on a machine next to you and you're next to me and we're doing the same exercises, the same machine. Can you, what are you thinking right now?
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'll just the whole time when I'm on the machine, I'm usually the one looking at everybody else. Like I notice myself, I'm like, I'm actually the one that's looking at everybody, and then everybody's kind of like in their zone, but then I'm just like looking around, freaking out that somebody's looking at me. So those feelings are just like, I'll be on the machine, I'll be preoccupied with just like these thoughts of, okay, they see me on this machine, like this is new for me, and I feel like since I'm out of shape, like I get winded easier, like more.
So you think
quickly.
It's obvious?
Yeah, like I feel like they can tell, like, oh my god, like she's really out of shape. So that's like even when I'm like the treadmill, for example, like I can only run for a little bit and then I have to put it on like walking, and then I feel like if I keep, I know you're like doing intervals is good, but I feel like a lot of the times I like to do the walking more, but then I feel like people like notice how much I run and then how much I walk, and then are like, well, she's walking more than she's running, like she can't run, so that's kind of where I go.
Okay, and that's understandable. It's a really, it makes sense that when you're comparing yourself to people that are always going to the gym and that do have that skill set, and you don't have that skill set, that you can feel uncomfortable in that kind of environment.
Yeah, it's hard to see like everybody else, because I feel like that's really where I'm like, they know what they're doing.
Okay, so I'm wondering, and then let me know if you agree or not, because you are looking around and you're observing other people's behavior and how in shape they are, that I'm wondering if as a result of that you feel that they're doing the same thing to you.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Like I feel like since I'm so aware of like my surroundings, but like I don't know if it's kind of like I'm aware of my surroundings, but I'm not like judging them in like a negative way. But at the same time, I am judging them because I'm like judging that they're judging me in a sense, and I'm judging that like they know what they're doing. Like, I have this like preconceived notion of like who they are. So yeah, I feel like that's true.
But you want to go and you want to engage in the gym and you want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I really want to go to the gym, and like in the past I bought a gym membership thinking that I would go to the gym because I'm actually spending money on it. And I went and I like had an anxiety attack and I had to leave. So, and then like the second time I went, I was there for a little bit and then I was like, I should go. So really buying it didn't do anything for me. Like I still stopped myself from going.
Okay. But like I said, you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
So you've made that choice that, you're not happy with the way that you're feeling about yourself. You're feeling very self-conscious. And you want to change that feeling, and you recognize the only way to do that is to go to the gym.
Yeah. Okay. I know that like kind of like exposing myself to that situation more will probably like help me. So I really need to like take those steps towards going and then like staying there and riding it out.
Okay. All right. So do you feel that you're ready to start, formulating a plan as to how you're going to do this?
Yeah, I think that would be like a really good first step for me.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some problem solving.
Okay.
So we've agreed, right? Let me just summarize and make sure that we're on the same page. That the real problem here is your fear of going to the gym and your fear of other people judging you.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So that's our problem. Okay. And this is a technique that I've used with other clients too, and they've really found it helpful. So, now I guess the next step would be to decide, we know that this is our goal, this is what we want to accomplish. Now, how are we going to do that? What are some steps? What are some actual reasonable or not reasonable, if you had any option in the world to be able to do this, how would you conquer your fear of going to the gym?
So buying a gym membership.
Okay. But I'm wondering, because you said that buying a gym membership in the past, and it still didn't really give you that boost of confidence.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're going to keep going, and let's just keep going through and seeing what other ideas we have.
Okay. I guess like also trying to do exercises at home in a sense. Like will help me feel somewhat prepared to actually go to the gym.
Right, because I know that one of the things that you had mentioned to me was that you feel like you don't have, the right form for things and everything. So maybe, working on the forms at home and mastering those first, and then you can go to the gym and that makes sense.
Also, like, kind of along the same lines as like watching videos.
Okay, so like exercise videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like another way to like prep myself.
Right. So these are all ways to kind of build your confidence in being able to go to the gym.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. I had mentioned before about how clients in my past have tried the exercise classes at the gym. Do you think that's an actual possibility?
I think, trying a class would be good. Also, I think doing, like, I don't know, bringing a friend would be good.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I like that one. So, gym buddy.
Yeah. I don't feel like at least somebody's with me to like help out.
I think this is a great list of at least, some, but feel free if you have other.
I can't think of
No.
any.
Let me see if I can think of something. What about trainer?
Yeah, that was something like I know my friend does that, and she says it's so helpful.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's write that down too. Okay. Did you have any other ones that you wanted to add?
I feel like that's probably a good start.
Okay. So just to recap, we have buying a membership, trying exercises at home, exercise videos, exercise classes at the gym, gym buddy, and it's getting a trainer. Okay. So out of this list, which ones do you know are just not going to happen for you in a realistic
Okay, so probably trainer, just because it's probably more expensive.
Okay, so we're gonna cross that off the list.
Okay.
And it's okay to be honest.
Okay. Like, I'm trying to decide whether I feel like right now buying a membership would be unrealistic
because of the financial aspect.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to cross that off?
So yeah,
then?
maybe
okay.
that's like.
Is there any others that you know you cannot?
Well, if I don't have a membership, then I can't do the classes.
Yeah, okay.
Or the gym buddy.
But you know what? Let's not call it gym buddy.
Okay.
Let's call it a workout buddy. Because you can still kind of have that.
That's true.
You know?
Okay. So then, yeah, I feel like I could definitely still do exercises at home and like watching the videos, and then finding somebody that can like
come with you. Yeah. Okay, so we'll call these your top 3 choices.
Yeah.
Okay. So out of these 3, which one do you think you could realistically accomplish?
I feel like having a workout partner is the best for me, because I feel like that'll help me like motivate me to do exercise. Whereas like if I was just doing exercises at home, it's like just me, and then I have to like make sure I do it. Whereas if I have somebody, that'll help.
Okay.
So.
Okay, no problem. So we're gonna call the gym buddy your top choice.
Okay.
So from here, what are some possible barriers that you have that could really impact the success of having a gym buddy?
The only barriers would be like just me not, asking, I guess, like being like hesitant to ask somebody to help.
Okay.
Do that.
What would make you hesitant to ask?
I guess like just don't want to like annoy somebody and be like, hey, like, want to work out with me? Or yeah, I guess I'm just worried about them feeling like they have to, you know what I mean? Like
feeling obligated to you. Okay.
Yeah. But that's like the only thing I can really think of why I wouldn't have a gym or a workout buddy.
but the benefits you see.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that'll help push me to start working out, and I'll have somebody that's gonna help with that.
Okay. So it sounds like you've made your plan. Let's say, by this time next week in our next session, you would have at least contacted a couple people to see if they're interested. And maybe even if you find someone that's interested, what do you think about, setting a designated time for them to come over, or you go there and really making a plan?
I think scheduling it is definitely a good idea.
Okay.
For that. So that works.
All right. So by this time next week, so next session, you will contact buddy or potential buddies. And you will also, if you get one that's interested, develop or designate a day and time for you guys to work out together.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, that definitely seems doable.
Okay. So, as a reminder of our agreement and our plan, I have my copy here. This will be yours.
Okay.
And hopefully this will give you even more motivation.
Okay.
I look forward to hearing how it goes.
Thank you.
No problem.